The modern morning begins with the sound of automation. While the dishwasher cycles, a robot vacuum navigates the floor, eliminating the need for us to bend, reach, or move. This convenience leads directly to the sedentary workday, 8 hours of stillness that manifests as chronic neck strain, lower back compression, and a steady rising cortisol. To counter the physical toll of this inactivity, we spend thousands of dollars on gym memberships, effectively renting back the opportunity to move our bodies. Under professional supervision, we perform isolated sets of squats, deliberate arm rotations, and repetitive hinging at the waist, movements designed to undo the damage of our convenient lives. We have been conditioned to view daily domestic exertion as a burden, a drudgery that should be automated away to maximize our free time. The result is a circular economy of movement. We pay for machines to save us from physical labor, and then we pay for a gym to give that labor back to us in a controlled environment. In a traditional Indian household, this cycle looks very different. For a 65-year-old grandmother, the day begins at 4 a.m. with a routine that bypasses the gym entirely. As BKS Iyengar demonstrates here in Trikonasana, classical yoga is built on specific biomechanical geometries. These aren't just poses, they are functional alignments of the joints and spine. Drawing a 21-dot Rangoli perfectly replicates the Malasana deep squat. The core stability and shoulder rotation of washing clothes mirror a kettlebell swing. Sweeping forces an inversion like downward dog, increasing blood flow to the brain. The physical mechanics are identical. However, we made a societal error by relabeling these movements based on where they occur. We decided that if a motion happens in a gym, it is fitness. If that same motion happens in a kitchen, it is a chore. This change in vocabulary stripped the activity of its perceived value. We stopped seeing household movement as a system for maintaining the body and started seeing it as a waste of time. Beyond the physical mechanics, we lost the psychological driver that makes movement sustainable, the intent. In this photograph, the isolation of the practitioner is clear. Modern fitness is often a solitary pursuit, where the primary goal is the individual's own health or appearance. Traditional domestic movement is rooted in seva, or selfless service. Here, physical effort is not an end in itself, but a means of supporting others. The grandmother doesn't draw the Rangoli to hit a step count. She does it so her family wakes up to a sense of order and beauty, turning a physical stretch into an act of care. Cooking and cleaning become methods of protecting the family's health and vitality. When the goal is the well-being of a child or a guest, the physical labor feels less like a drain and more like an investment. This massive synchronization, led here by Narendra Modi, represents Patanjali's core definition of yoga, the unification of the mind, body, and breath. When your mind is focused on service and your body is in motion, you generate a different kind of energy. You aren't just working, you are practicing a lifestyle that minimizes the mental fatigue usually associated with chores. By integrating these movements into the daily rhythm of the home, they become a recurring practice of resilience. Our grandmothers often reach their 90s not by finding extra time for the gym, but by never allowing their daily environment to become sedentary.